Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, with another video. Today is Thursday, October the 10th, 2024. Yeah, I gotta look at stuff and make sure I'm giving you guys the right date because I'll be jacking stuff up. Anyway guys, welcome back to the channel. As of today, the channel is doing good, guys. Subscribers kind of slowed down a little bit, but it's starting to pick up. We are 1,444 subscribers. So we in the last 28 days, we have gotten over 1,289 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's amazing. I want to say thanks to you guys for subscribing to the channel, for liking and sharing the content. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. Okay, as you guys always know, I like to clear this up. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I'm just a guy on YouTube that make YouTube videos about my portfolio and my experience of what I'm going through, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So do not use this as financial advice, okay? If you do at your own risk. Even though your boy is killing it, you know, this is not financial advice, okay guys? All right, let's get down to the video. Today, the market is not good. It's been kind of red. So this morning I kind of bought a few things and then I had to go take care of some business, so I had to leave. I was still watching it on my phone, but it didn't get any better. Okay, so right now, you know, it's after hours, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this video because I want to relax today. Maybe I'll go to the beach, you know, for a little bit. It's not hot outside, so it's, for me, I like this kind of weather where it's not burning up. You know, I can go to the beach. So over here today, I deposited $200 back into this account. I bought some Shiba Inu. It was down. I bought some 2 shares of QQQY, and then I bought 1 share of GPIX. It's a Goldman Sachs S&P 500 high yield, and I got 1 share of SPYI. Is another S&P 500 high yield position. So this is what I bought today from within Robinhood. Okay, and that was it pretty much. All right, so in this portfolio, I only bought one thing here. I bought some DIPS. It was down a little bit, so I said let me do some things. I transfer additional $500 into this portfolio today. But for a reason, that money haven't cleared, so I wasn't able to buy anything with that funds, even though the day was a red day. So of course I would have spent all of that just buying stuff. You can see, you know, we got a lot of things over here that I would have gotten while we're trying to build this each of this position up to 500. And right now, DIPS look like they're gonna be the first one to get to 500 because out of all of the positions. This one is down. Well, let me see. Yesterday I was down the most. Today I'm down like $180, $83. So yeah, it's down the most. So I was gonna put most of that 500 into that, maybe 300, and then the rest was gonna be split between the other 2 that are down the most, maybe 3. But that didn't happen. So tomorrow, I don't know what's gonna happen in the market tomorrow. But if we have another red day, of course, you know, we can be doing what we do. We're gonna be buying. All right, so I'm kind of going along pretty fast because, you know, we do this all the time, and sometimes I got a little bit more to say than other time. Today we're down on this portfolio 0.45%. Overall, we're still down 1.44%. I mean, it's not that bad, right? We made some money the other day, and it's time to, you know, do what we do, make some more money, right? And the portfolio is not bad, right? Overall, we're down $1,974. I mean, that's good. Even though we just moved some money out of this portfolio yesterday, and right now, the portfolio is still catching back up to the money we took out. So, I mean, slowly but surely. We got a lot of money coming into the portfolio this month. As you can see, the only thing that I got set to reinvest is my lower yield positions. And I say lower yield, this paid 12%. But anything else of my higher yield, they're all set to not reinvest, right? So this is considered high yield for me. It's more than 12%. But I still reinvesting this because it's down a lot. So I'm still reinvesting. What else? I mean, that's about it for here. Let's get to the next portfolio. Let me see here. Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy with it. You know, I'm not concerned. Yesterday, I got a message, a comment on the YouTube about the NAV erosion, and I talked about this the other day. The way I structure my portfolio, I'm not really concerned about NAV, because I mean, overall, the portfolio itself is doing really good. So why be concerned about NAV erosion? I mean, this is high yield, is to generate income, so we can invest it into low yield things. So if you know we have issues with NAV erosion, we just switch and go to the next higher yield fund. You know, that's basically what we do. So today, I mean, we're down almost a percentage, right? 8.9%, $1,000. And yesterday we did 0.14%, and we got beat by the S&P again 2 days in a row. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is. We don't win every day, but as you can see, most of the other portfolio are all in the red. I transferred some money into here yesterday, but I didn't have a chance to buy anything yesterday. But today I did spend all of the money that I transferred into this portfolio. I did spend all that money into the growth portfolio. So as far as here, I don't remember if I bought anything here. I think I spent most of my time in the other two portfolio. I probably did, but let's see. Yeah, the only thing I bought here was dips. So I got 200 shares at 3,000, and I think I got it lower, but it probably went lower than that after I left, because I got this earlier today. So I mean, you know, when sometimes you have to get it when you can, because I'm moving around trying to get stuff done in the apartment. So sometimes it's difficult to, you know, to invest the way you want to. But still, we got to do what we got to do. We got a $12 dividend that came in for MO. Global X, some dividend coming from Global X, ALTY. That was reinvested. What else? More Global X stuff. SRET. What else we got here? More Global X, XDIV. Man, we got a lot of stuff came in today. We got a lot of stuff came in from our regular lower yield portfolios, lower yield position. Philip Morris. All right, we got $7.64. That was reinvested. Medical properties. We got $26.31. Now I've been meaning to sell this, but what I bought it for is lower than what I bought it for. So for now, I'm gonna hold on to it and get some dividends off of it. Eventually I want to get out of it. It's one of those things that I bought, was testing it out, and it never got any better. So I'm not going to hold on to it too long. Once it go up enough, I mean, we'll still got a few more months in the year, a couple months left in the year after this month. So once it go back up, you know, a little bit, I'm going to get rid of it, because at this point, you know, I think it's just a waste of time. It's very disappointing, one of the disappointing positions that I have right now. So guys, let's get into the tracker. So we back over here, right? Before we get into the tracker, let's look at the growth portfolio real quick, and let's see. I transferred some money into that yesterday, and I did buy some things today, but I tried to buy some things today, and the order probably didn't go through. But as you can see, yesterday we did better than the S&P 500, which is always what we strive for in all of the portfolios. Let's see down here. So I still have like $200 something to trade, and that the only reason I can think of is some of the stuff that I tried to buy today, the order didn't go through. So these will fill. I only got like 20, and then I got $50 there. I still got $200 to invest. I don't remember putting any other money in there. That'll tell you how much sometimes I'll be paying attention. Yeah. But right now, that's where we are in this portfolio. I just wanted to show you guys that quick. Let's get to the tracker. So guys, overall, from yesterday, we went up a little bit, another $1,000 plus in the portfolio as far as income goes. And I can't stress this enough. You know, this is to motivate you guys, because anybody can do this. I go through the steps every day and trying to tell, say what to do, what not to do. As you can see, I'm building newer portfolios. The Robinhood portfolio and E-Trade portfolio, these portfolios are very new. And I'm building this right in front of you guys, so you can say, oh, well, Edwin, you had a big portfolio that's making a lot of money. Even though, in order to make money, you definitely need money or use other people's money. And whichever one works for you works, okay? I'm not telling you what to do to go take a loan, but other people do take a loan and reinvest and pay the loan back. It's just that taking a loan for a car and driving a car, right? So in this case, you can take a loan and pay the loan back, a personal loan, or refinance your house or whatever you want to do, and borrow that money. And you borrow that money at maybe 10-12%, I don't know. If you refinance your house, you might be getting it at 7-8%. Maybe, I know rates just dropped, so it might be at 7-8%, which is really good compared to some other loans that you're paying 15%. And then you can reinvest that money into the market to where that money can be bringing you. Right now, I'm investing like $100,000 would probably generate over $30,000, $40,000, depending on what you're investing in. If you go on higher yield, like I'm doing, mixing up with a higher yield and a lower yield, you can generate probably $50,000 a year, and that would be enough to pay that loan back within a year or two. And then after that, everything else is your money. I'm not saying to do that, but it's just an idea for some of you guys who are trying to figure out how to generate the money. The other way is to get money from your paycheck, and put it into the investment. As you can see, I pulled the money from one investment from Charles Schwab to put into E-Trade, and put some of that same money back into Robinhood. Now, next week, I'm going to pull some money out of Fidelity, and put most of that going to go into E-Trade, and some of that going to go into Robinhood. So, because I'm not pulling money from my paycheck to do this anymore, right? I'm pulling money from other resources, from other sources that I have to help generate income. And as I stated, when I go back the next couple months, I need to clean up some stuff on my credit. I haven't missed no payments or anything like that, but a lot of accounts that I have that I haven't used for a while, they end up closing, so that I drop my credit score down, because that's my usage increased. Because if you have 4 or 5 credit cards that you haven't used for a long period of time, when you lose those, $20,000-$30,000 each, that really hurts your usage, right? So my usage right now is up to like 50%. So of course, that hurt my credit score, because I haven't really used those credit cards. Usually I'll just put gas on them every now and then to keep them active, but of course I didn't have it here with me, so I couldn't use them. And I knew I expected this, but something that I missed. So anyway, I'm going to build that back up, refinance the house probably next year, or sell the condo, one of the two, and put that money into the market to generate more income, right? So if I can put $150,000 into the market, especially into Fidelity, man, that would be almost $400,000, and that would pretty much get us to $1 million next year for sure. That definitely will get us to $1 million next year for sure, as far as overall in the portfolio. So as you can see, like I said, went up here. So let's go to our income. Let's see how much we went up in the income on a monthly basis. So we're still under 15 grand. On the low end, we're about to hit to 13,000, and on the high end we're gonna hit 13,547. So I already, the average is there, but I like to get the lower end higher. So once we hit 13, of course, the other number is going to go up. So we're about $2,000 away from meeting the goal, for the new goal we set less than a week ago, to get the portfolio up to 15,000. And once we hit 15,000, of course, the next goal will be 20. So, 15, 20. It's the goal, right? So this month we're at 13.5, and next month it's dropped a little bit, but because this over all of the portfolios together, some of them have quarterly, some of them pay monthly, weekly, so it kind of balances itself out. But like I said, we're doing what we need to do to grow the portfolio, and that's the main thing, right? If we can get to 15K a month, the next 2 months, I don't see why not, but I think we definitely can get to 15K a month, and I'm excited right now about that. Okay, so let's look at the individual, right? We can go to the lowest one, which is, I'm not really worried about the M1, because once dividends start to go in, I'll pay attention to M1. So Robinhood, we had $86 right now a month, and then it goes up 89, 92, and then it come back down a little bit. But $86 a month on Robinhood. This is a new portfolio we start throwing money in last month, and of course you guys can see how fast the portfolio is growing. Okay, E-Trade. So E-Trade, we're using our money and other people's money. So we about halfway to get to, we're over halfway to get to $1,000 a month. Right now we're at 689, kind of across the board. But we said 679 the average across the board. So I believe if I can move the other funds as I plan to and transfer the funds in here, I'm probably just going to put $2,000 in this portfolio. Because right now, if with all the money I put in there, is close to 4,500. What I put in 500 a day. So if I can put in another 1,500, that will reach that 5,000 mark, and then the rest of the funds, I might, instead of putting all the money in here, I might put it in Robinhood, because we're trying to build Robinhood up also. So since Robinhood is not on margins, I might need to throw a little bit more money in there. Because that money that comes into Robinhood, we can actually distribute their funds right away into the lower yield funds instead of waiting like the other account. Okay. Charles Schwab, what we had Charles Schwab. Yesterday we were under 5,000, and we are still under 5,000. We're getting close. We're getting close. The average is 45.76. And then the high and the low, as you guys can see. So we're building the portfolio up gradually. Gradually, we're getting somewhere. We're almost at 8,000 in the Fidelity account. So sometimes I get excited, and sometimes I get nervous, because I'm like, man, there's so much money that coming into this account. And then sometimes, when you got so much money coming in, you turn to not pay too much attention to other things. And sometimes things can get away. I don't know for y'all, but sometimes I tend to do that. I got that rich man syndrome, to where I'm like, oh, it's just money, and then you try to slack off. So every now and then I got to kick myself and say, hey, pay attention, because this is not just your money; it's other people's money too, which is the bank money. And if you lose the bank money, they're gonna get their money back some kind of way. So right now we need to stay focused and keep growing the portfolio as we need to. So guys, this is where we are overall income, right? So this is my favorite tab I like to get to, and that's the future value of the whole portfolio. And in 10 years, this number here, every time I look at it, I just smile. In 10 years, $1,235,918. Whoosh, that's a lot of money. That I just give myself a headache just now, like calling that out. Man. Whew. But as you can see, right, before I was here, so with all of the deposits and the buying we're doing, the portfolio actually went up to where now we can remove a whole year to where we're gonna hit the $1 million status. And like I was saying yesterday, I think we're gonna get to that before we even get to 2027. I think it's gonna be somewhere around 2026 when we hit that mark. Maybe you might do it next year. I don't know, but I'm just being on the safe side because of the number. But that's where we are right now, guys. So once again, thanks for watching. Like, share the content, subscribe to the channel if you're viewing the channel for the very first time and haven't subscribed. Subscribe to the channel, guys. I love you guys. Do what you need to do to take care of your family, because I'm doing what I need to do to take care of my family, and I'm sharing this with you guys every day. I would almost say live, because I make these videos. As soon as I make these videos, I post them. So it's like almost like live. As you guys can see the time, I'm 1 hour behind in Colombia in Eastern time. So I love you guys. Stay blessed. Peace.